was terrified. They said we never let it die. I'm lucky to get out alive. Say what you won't say. We are broken and done. It's over because say what you don't say. We live in silence and love is something that you won't say. What you won't say. We are broken and done. It's over because say what you don't say. We live in silence and love is something that you won't say.
The Game, Triple H, and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, D-Generation.
Hey, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival, they threw down the gauntlet a couple of weeks ago on Raw, basically looking for a WrestleMania challenger to their tag titles. They said no matter what, they want to make it onto the main show and not the kickoff show, and by God did they get some opponents that will throw them on the main show. D-Generation X, one of the greatest teams of all time, Hall of Famers here, multi-time Hall of Famers in Michaels. And hey, you want to talk about the individual WrestleMania careers of Triple H and Shawn Michaels, I mean, you look at two of the absolute greatest. Triple H on the left, Shawn Michaels on the right. Both these men put on incredible matches with The Undertaker on consecutive years. But in my opinion, it's time to say yeah. Out with the old, in with the new. Dash, Dawson, the Revival are here at Mania.
And introducing the champions, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival!
The Revival define tag team excellence, and at WrestleMania they have yet to compete. So if they can win here in their first WrestleMania match with the titles on the line, if they can retain them, then my God, I don't even know what the limit is for these two men. The sky was already the limit. If they can defeat Triple H and Shawn Michaels DX at WrestleMania, it's gonna be the biggest win of their careers so far.
Scott Dawson!
Greg, that's D-Generation X. Greg, shut up. Greg, stop talking. Oh my God, he's still going. What is going on? Greg, stop. Oh God, Greg's stuck in a simulation. You know what, never mind. Just forget about it, Greg. The guy was stuck in a simulation where he was talking about the Revival, and now we're off. Triple H, Scott Dawson to start off what could be one of the greatest tag team matches in WrestleMania history here. D-Generation X, suck it. Against Say Yeah, the Revival, Dawson and Wilder, big heel kick. As we get underway with this one, the tag team championships on the line, elimination rules, which I think is just going to be a standard of tag team matches on my Monday Night Raw from now on, because elimination matches are a lot more entertaining in my opinion, and I'm the Raw GM, so what I say goes, so shut up. That's just the way we're doing things now. Elimination matches are the best, and Triple H went for a pedigree there, caught a clothesline. Imagine if Scott Dawson could eliminate Triple H in the early going, that'd be huge. I mean, hey, Triple H is one of the greatest competitors, period, of all time, especially at WrestleMania, but he ain't as good as he used to be. And oh my God, there goes Dash Wilder, sent to the outside by Triple H. He's never been one to shy away from illegal tactics. Is this the game? The cerebral assassin, and now he hits him right in the jaw. Now Dawson, oh, you thought Dawson was going for a right there, but Dawson, counter, clothesline, oh, twist around maneuver by Triple H, a counter by Dawson. He hugs him, he takes him down, another spin around maneuver by the Game, and he takes him down for a headlock. I tell you though, this was one of the matches I was most excited for this pay-per-view. Triple H, Shawn Michaels versus the Revival. It's a match that I still want to see in real life. A match that I think we could see in real life as Dawson gets dumped on his stomach. I mean, hey, Triple H can still go. The Revival obviously can still go. Shawn Michaels, I feel like he could be carried in a tag match. You know, he ain't as good as he used to be, obviously, but hey, you come out of retirement for Saudi Arabia, you can do a couple actual dream matches, you idiot. I'm kidding. All love Shawn, but oh my God, no love lost between these two men. HBK looking on from the apron as the Revival decimate Triple H right now. Now here we go, the tag in to Dash Wilder, the tag team excellence of the Revival on show here on the main show at WrestleMania leg drop. Dash Wilder equally as good as well, and there's the double knees, and that's the single shadow machine that we've seen Wilder win many a match with. Into the cover now on the Game, but no, he kicks out. Triple H is going to have his way with Dash Wilder out on the outside of the ring here, but look at Scott Dawson. Look at Scott Dawson coming to the aid of his tag team partner Wilder, and now these two men are just gonna go. Oh my god, look at the tag team maneuver from Dash, Dawson. That's the Revival, baby. Oh my god, look at these stomps now as well. Just stomping Triple H. You're in Revival territory, you're in Revival country, and you're not welcome here, Triple H. Oh, wait a minute, Triple H. Oh, he throws Dawson in the ring. He avoids a clothesline from Dash Wilder. And now he throws Wilder into the ring post, but he didn't see Scott Dawson coming in. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh my god, Shawn Michaels. The Cavalry is here. Cavalry has arrived in HBK, and the Revival and everyone in this matchup is just brawling now at WrestleMania. Look at this. The Revival have been laid out, and Triple H is feeling it in the middle of the WrestleMania ring, saying, suck it. And now Wilder finally gets back in the ring, but Wilder was rocked by both DX members. Now, wait a second. Spine buster to Dash Wilder into the cover. Hooks the leg. Is this going to be it for the Revival? No. Triple H can't believe it, but the Revival kick out at 2.5, and now Wilder. Wait a minute, a counter though by Triple H, a nice right hand, and now Dash Wilder moves out of the way, and what the hell is he going to connect with now? Oh, he's got that gory submission special locked in, but Shawn Michaels is going to come for the aid. Oh, Triple H says suck it, but Dash Wilder responds. Oh, he misses the enziguri because of the way Triple H was bent down. That's low-key brilliant from the game, and there's a T-bone anyway. Got a bit of a Bexplex. We'll see her later tonight in the main event. Dash Wilder now channeling his inner the man, and he's got Triple H up at the top rope here. This is dangerous for the game, and oh my goodness, wait a second, no flips, just fist. Oh, never mind, a flip was delivered by Wilder. A huge Hurricane Rana from the top rope. I guess the Revival are bringing out everything in the manual to defeat the game here. Oh, but wait a minute, counter there. Triple H almost got the momentum back in the DX's corner. Oh my god, he was going for the Shadow Machine there, but Triple H manages to wrestle them off. Oh, and he is going for something there, but a counter by Wilder. A counter, and they hit straight to the face. A counter again by the game. This has been incredible. He's going for a pedigree there. I know that maneuver. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is this on the game? Look at this tag team maneuver into the back suplex for Dawson. Wait a minute, Triple H manages to scurry away. Now here comes Shawn Michaels. Look at this. Oh my god, Dawson just mocking. Oh, he was mocking Shawn Michaels, and it might not have worked out. Oh my goodness, wait a pile driver. Jesus Christ, a throwback to the 90s. I didn't even know they could do that move anymore. I thought it was banned, but I guess not. And now Michaels begins to work down Dawson. Oh my god, he does it again. The same maneuver. And now, wait a second. Oh, a counter by Dawson. Triple H does no one to tag now for Shawn Michaels. Oh my god, no. Shawn Michaels is left in a terrible territory where he is not welcome. Shadow Machine by the Revival. Oh my god, and Shawn Michaels, how the hell did HBK kick out of that? Oh my god, what the hell is Dawson planning now? HBK is going up to the top rope, a position he is very familiar with, but not like this. And now Scott Dawson, he's not going to go for a flip. He quite literally is no flips, just fist superplex. And now Michaels, look at this signature HB shiz. Oh my god, he connects again. There's another one. The WrestleMania crowd is starting to get behind them. Oh, wait a minute, look at Dawson. And Dawson not even allowing the tag to Triple H this time, cutting off half the ring so HBK can't do anything. Oh, but wait a second, HBK managing to wrestle out of it here, and he gets the right hand off, and now Shawn Michaels, wait a second, oh wait a minute, oh my goodness me, never mind, Shawn Michaels just got absolutely freaking level with that clothesline straight from Revival country, and now he's locked in the knee bar. But wait a minute, HBK gets out of it again, and Triple H in with an elbow, insult to injury, and Dawson has no idea where he is, and HBK, oh my lord, shoot it up the band, the sweet chin music. But both men are down in this one. Both men are down. Can Shawn Michaels get the cover? Shawn Michaels into the cover on Scott Dawson, but no. And Michaels took too long there in trying to finish Dawson off a DDT. So he was absolutely spent after hitting the sweet chin music. He gave it all he had, and Dawson, the fresher of the two, the younger of the two, manages to get up and turn the momentum of the match. Oh my god, but there goes Dawson sent to the outside by Shawn Michaels, and now he's not in country. Oh, he says he doesn't care. I'll throw up the flag in your country. Oh, but wait a second, Michaels, you're not gonna like the country you find yourself in. Now here we go, Shadow Machine, and Shawn Michaels has been eliminated by Dash Wilder and the Revival. Triple H was set off the apron just at the end there before he could even save Shawn, and now they're gonna pick up the scraps here. Two is always better than one. Triple H obviously one of the greatest of all time, but I don't know what he can do against the Revival after this match. And now look at this, oh my god, sending him straight into the ring post. Oh no, for God's sake, Dawson getting involved. He's not even the legal man here. I guess it doesn't matter at this point. It's just a 2-on-1 handicap match with these two. Oh, wait a second, Triple H with a counter. Now Triple H with a clothesline, absolutely leveling Wilder, and Wilder wants to tag, but he's not gonna get it. And now here we go. Oh my god, Triple H, he's lining him up. Here we go. Oh, pedigree. Oh my god, he's going for another one. Wait a minute. Oh, the atomic drop. He's not done with Wilder. He wants to dole out all the punishment, the game. Oh, he's going for another pedigree. A counter by Wilder. Oh my god, look at this. He's going straight after the knee. That's brilliant. No, Triple H has had a history of knee injuries in the past, and the ref was inadvertently knocked out, but it doesn't matter. Shadow Machine into the cover on the game, and that's all she wrote. Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, the Revival clean sweep. D-Generation X for the tag titles at WrestleMania. And if you weren't a fan of the Revival before this, how the hell are you not now? How can you not respect two of the greatest of all time? Tag team wrestling, tag team excellence, that's the Revival. What an incredible match between these four competitors. Left it all out in the ring, but in the end, there ain't no better than Dawson, Wilder. The Revival retain the tag titles at WrestleMania 35. Say yeah, the Revival's tag team reign rolls on. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace, but I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace, but I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face.
Wait a second.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 216 pounds, John Morrison.
John Morrison has returned at WrestleMania. Elias, I think I've heard just about enough of your awful music. The shaman of sexy, Mr. Monday Night Delight, and quite frankly, the real rockstar John Morrison is back to shut you up for good. John, man, I was just trying to give these people what they want, give these people what they need, because even you understand, John, that WWE stands for. I don't care about your lame catchphrases, Elias, and I'm not even supposed to be on the show here tonight, but it's WrestleMania, the showcase of the Immortals, and so with that being said, what do you say to me kicking your ass right here, right now? You know what, John? It's a long show out here tonight. I have some time before my next set. You clearly want to walk with Elias, so let's do this. And I guess here we go now, an impromptu WrestleMania match. John Morrison has returned to the WWE to take on Elias from Monday Night Raw. Look at this from Elias, a backbreaker. Welcome back to WWE, John. Wait a second, Morrison. Oh, he went for an uppercut though, a counter, and now Morrison gets it that time. I can't believe it. The shaman of sexy Mr. Monday Night Delight has returned to the WWE at WrestleMania. John Morrison is back. Oh my my god, I mentioned next week. One of my absolute favorites growing up, and John Morrison has returned now, and what the hell is Morrison about to deliver? Oh my god. Jomo with a unique maneuver. Oh, wait a second. Elias, though, was crafty as they come. And now Elias, oh, wait a second. He's looking for the drift away, and that's it. The WrestleMania dream is over. Oh no, his foot's on the ropes, and Elias needs to turn around. You're not gonna like the view. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Doesn't quite connect. There might be some ring rust after all. And now Elias has John Morrison up for that torture rack position here. This is a very competitive match so far. But Elias, oh, never mind. John Morrison gets out of it. Morrison gets out of it, and again, he's gonna twist Elias over for that. Oh my god, the backbreaker. Oh, wait a second. I've seen this from Morrison before. Starship Pain. Starship Pain at WrestleMania, and it spells disaster for Elias. John Morrison is back. There ain't no make-believe. This is as real as you see it, folks. John Morrison has returned, and he picks up the dub over Elias. Who wants to walk with John Morrison? I think I do. There ain't no make-believe. Welcome back to WWE, Jomo. And here we go. Here comes the War Goddess at WrestleMania. As her War Goddess enters her first title match on the Raw roster so far, we want to give a special WrestleMania shout out to Kane Hill and Hailstorm's Lizzie Hale for performing Ember Moon's entrance theme here at WrestleMania. But the main question on everyone's minds here tonight is, can Ember Moon stop the reign of dominance that is Shayna Baszler? She's been on the Raw roster for just a month, and she's already had one of the most dominating performances I have ever seen. Starting off at the Elimination Chamber, absolutely dominating that structure, the weeks of vignettes, winning the Women's IC title inside the chamber, and then choking out Liv Morgan in less than 20 seconds. She choked out the man Becky Lynch in a shocking turn of events a couple weeks ago on Raw. And everything else in between, it's been all the Queen of Spades, and she said she was going to make herself synonymous with that Women's IC title, and by God is she on her way to doing that now as she enters her first WrestleMania. And by the way, just a small note about the Women's IC title, the Creative Championship feature just came into this game, into WWE 2K20 today, and then I tried to use the Women's IC title, and well, I mean, the common theme with this game is that it's broken, and well, Creative Championship is just exactly what you're gonna expect. There was literally no logos on the title, so unfortunately, we gotta stick with this bootleg idea of a Women's IC title for now, but hopefully eventually, Shayna will get her Women's IC title back. To be completely honest though, I mean, you think of a substitute for a Women's IC title just as a placeholder, you can't go wrong with this Women's Championship from back in the day. I mean, it is a very, very nice championship belt. But speaking of championship belts, will this be the final time that Shayna Baszler hands over the Women's IC title for this reign, as Ember Moon looks at what she's fighting for here tonight? Her first WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania for both these women, but we know it's not the first time they've met. Both these women have had an extensive history in NXT, but Ember Moon has never defeated Shayna Baszler, and you know that's on her mind as the referee rings the bell. Here we go. And now Baszler, look at the kick starting off, but Ember responds in kind. She's got some kicks of her own, and there's a drop kick, and Ember Moon needs to start off. This is the pace that she needs to start off with. She needs to get Shayna Baszler to the ground and just begin to dominate, just like Shayna does, and like Shayna has in the Elimination Chamber, as Ember Moon delivers a huge super kick to the Queen of Spades. And now look at this, a huge power bomb, and Ember Moon might be the one, she might be the key to stopping the dominance that is Shayna Baszler, but it's a lot easier said than done because Shayna's crafty. She always finds a way, you see here. And now Baszler Irish whip into the corner, and there's a big knee delivered to the face of Ember Moon, and now Baszler German suplex. Both these women faced each other at NXT TakeOver a couple of years ago. It was a great match, but in the end, it resulted in Ember Moon being choked out, and look at this combination, the knee into the German suplex. My God, Baszler is just relentless. She's absolutely relentless, and she's going for it again, but the third time is not the charm, and Ember Moon with a crucifix. And now look at this, Moon with the powerbomb, or the release powerbomb, reversal. Now Ember Moon, oh, she went for an enziguri there, and Shayna Baszler went for a big boot, and now it's a counter, another counter into that, oh, the back suplex. Wait a second, a counter by Baszler here, Moon rocks for a second, and now look at this, she begins to work down on the joint, the manipulation of Shayna. Everyone watching WrestleMania knows just how destructive Baszler is, but wait a second, Moon moves out of the way, and she delivers a huge jump and clothesline right there, as Baszler rolls to the outside of the ring for a breather momentarily here, and Mania suicide dive by the War Goddess, wasting no time. You can't let Shayna breathe if you want the women's IC title, if you want to leave New York City with that belt. Wait a second, Baszler again, this is what I mean with the knees. We know that in the past Baszler's been known to use the 4 horsewomen, mainly Marina Shafir and Jasmine Duke to her advantage, but they are still down in NXT right now. Baszler came with the main roster alone. She wanted to go at it alone, as there's a neck breaker to Baszler. She wanted to go at it alone and prove exactly what she could do on main roster, and to be fair to her, she's proven exactly what she's capable of. Shayna Baszler had one of the most dominating NXT Women's Championship reigns of all time, going well over a year with that reign, and now we may be looking at a repeat here on Monday Night Raw. But wait a minute, look at the speed of Ember Moon. She manages to jump back up into, I think that's going for the submission hold. Yes, she gets the code of silence locked in. Code of silence locked in on Shayna, but Shayna knows a thing or two about submission. She's the submission magician. She knows a counter for pretty much every submission in the book, and Baszler showed it right there. And now Baszler, oh my god, what a wicked knee straight to the ribs, straight to the abdomen of Ember Moon. But Ember Moon's fighting. Ember Moon still has plenty of life left in this one, and now Ember Moon, what the hell is she thinking here? She's looking to put away Baszler, win herself some gold here at her first WrestleMania. And we saw this past Monday night on Raw, these two women, the final shot we saw before we came to WrestleMania. Wait a second, what the hell are we about to see here? I'll get onto that in a moment, because Baszler's about to go flying back suplex from the top rope by Ember Moon. These two women brawled in the parking lot this past Monday night on Raw, just as we were going off the air, and Ember Moon got the upper advantage on that night, as Baszler is beginning to pick up some momentum here. But now Ember Moon, wait a second, and that's a bulldog. Baszler was powerbombed through a table backstage by Ember Moon this past Monday night, but now Baszler is on the up. It's one thing to ambush the champion, but beating them in the middle of the ring when they're both fresh, it's a whole different ball game. Oh my god, this does not spell good for the Queen of Spades once again. She's gonna, oh wait a minute, look at that, she caught the boo, and there's a big knee. A little bit of a precise there from Shayna Baszler. Shout out to Amber. And now, what the hell is Baszler thinking? Oh my goodness, wait a second, a suplex she usually transitions into. The Kirifuda clutch is locked in on Ember, but is Ember gonna fade? Is Ember beginning to fade now? Is the dream of becoming Women's IC Champion beginning to fade for Ember? She's losing life. She's been choked out by a submission magician, and I don't really know if there's anywhere Ember can go from here. Ember Moon, it has no choice, she's tapping. Ember Moon is done. Shayna Baszler retains the Women's Intercontinental Championship just like that. Take nothing away from Ember Moon, she put up a fight, but in the end, it comes down to one thing. You get locked in the Kirifuda, you're done. You tap, snap, or nap. The submission magician Shayna Baszler retains at WrestleMania. The reign continues, and as she says, long may she reign. This is her house. The Scream is here at WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Norwich, England,
The woman who refers to herself as the Glampire has had quite the last couple of months and has developed quite the rivalry with her opponent here tonight in Ruby Riott. It is as heated as it comes when it comes to this WrestleMania card, because Paige, dating all the way back to the Royal Rumble, as Ruby Riott says, cost Ruby Riott a chance at the Women's World Championship in that elimination match after Paige eliminated Ruby Riott after putting her through a table. And Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad were going to return the favor against Paige after screwing her in her match against Becky Lynch, costing her a chance at the Women's World title at the Elimination Chamber on that night.
and representing the Riott Squad from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Just a few weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, Paige would vow that she was going to rid Raw of the Riott Squad once and for all at WrestleMania. And things really got heated after a brawl was started after Paige essentially said, hey, you're just a bootleg me. But now here we go, the referee is about to ring the bell and we're underway. And here we go, Ruby Riott with a right hand at WrestleMania takes down Paige with the Riott Squad looking on at ringside. And now look at this, Ruby Riott just choking the life out of Paige. Ruby Riott is saying, you're the one who started this war and I'm gonna be the one to end it, but not if Paige has, oh wait a minute, Paige thrown to the outside. I'm gonna say not if Paige has anything to do about it, but Paige right now not looking too great in the early going. And now look at this, working down on the leg of Paige. Ruby Riott said that she was gonna end this war and she might very well do that. Oh wait a second, counter by Paige though. You can't take anything away from Ruby Riott though, even though she's known to be doing some of these dirty tactics in recent weeks and she's kind of a dirty competitor. You can't deny how truly good she is in that ring. That being said, that's a German suplex she just caught. Ruby Riott, a truly great in-ring technician, but Paige in her own right, one of the best. And now Paige, Irish whip into the corner, she went for the knee there, but Riott moves out of the way, and now she caught the knee of Riott. And now Paige, what's she gonna go for? Just slamming it down. This one is rough, dirty, it's personal. Like I mentioned moments ago, dating all the way back to the Royal Rumble in the fatal 5-way elimination match for the inaugural Women's World Championship. To crown the inaugural champion, these two women were in that match. Oh my god, and Paige, by the way, just took out Sarah Logan, and now here comes Liv Morgan. Look at this, Paige threatening to take out Liv Morgan, but she needs to focus on the count here. And look at this, Ruby Riott takes advantage of the Riott Squad paying dividends right now as Ruby Riott with the Bulldog. Paige's #1 goal right now is to rid Raw of the Riott Squad, and that means all of them, not just Ruby Riott, as Ruby Riott there gets a brilliant reversal off by taking out the leg. Now Ruby Riott picks up Paige with a headbutt. Paige, oh my goodness me, caught a flush with a super kick, and look at this, oh my goodness, no love lost between these two. Paige, wait a second, a counter by Ruby Riott, and there's the forearm. Now Ruby Riott, what's she going for here? Wait a second, counter jawbreaker by Paige, and now Paige Hurricane Rana. Oh, look at this, Paige is feeling it here. She just saw that, she looked at Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, sending a message, I'm putting away your leader, but maybe not just yet, because Ruby Riott rolls through, Listo kick by Ruby Riott, but now Paige with a counter turns the momentum around just like that, and Paige, wait a second, German suplex, and now Paige, wait a second, she's got Ruby Riott up for that rampage, into the cover, the referee counts the pin, it's all over for Ruby, no, she kicks out at 2.5, rampage not enough just yet, but I think Paige has a look in her eyes now, she's looking for the decisive end, she's looking for one more, there it is, the rampage. Wait a second, what the hell, Paige just went for a cover there, but now she decided not to get the 3 count essentially, and what the hell is Paige thinking here? Is this perhaps looking, I think Paige is looking for more punishment on the woman she absolutely despises. Wait a second, Ruby Riott might have been given a second wind of life here. This is not good for Paige. Look at that super kick into a German suplex of her own from Ruby. And now what the hell's Riott thinking? What a combination of moves this is. Here we go, oh my god, Shining Wizard, and Ruby Riott has completely turned the momentum of this one. But wait a second, Paige roll through arm drag, and now Paige, oh wait a minute, I think she was going for something big there. There's another roll through counter. Riott went for the Riott kick, and now Paige, she caught a forearm for her troubles. Moves out of the way. Hurricane Rana by Paige. And now what is Paige thinking? Oh my god, again, another counter. Now Paige with a headbutt there to Ruby Riott, taking her down, leveling her. And now Paige, what the hell? Oh my goodness me. Wait a second, we know this. Rampage again. And now Paige, look at this, looking for the maximum amount of retribution. PTO, the Paige tap out is locked in, and Ruby Riott has to give in. Paige has won at WrestleMania, and Paige has rid Raw of the Riott Squad. As good as Ruby Riott is, you can't teach veteran experience like Paige has. And in the end, Paige just does her one better. She knows what it's like to win at WrestleMania, and she proved the experience to be a great factor here tonight. Sure, Ruby Riott will have many more WrestleMania moments, but tonight is owned to Paige. Congratulations to the Glampire for once again doing the damn thing on the WrestleMania stage. This is well and truly her house. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to bask in the experience? Here comes the Velveteen Dream.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C.,
talk about an embryonic rise of this man, the Velveteen Dream. I mean, talk about insane. In just over 2 months, this man has beaten Seth Rollins on multiple occasions, won the Intercontinental Championship, and is now in a main event caliber WrestleMania match against arguably the greatest of all time, the People's Champion, The Rock. To be honest, out of everyone on the Raw roster, I can't think of many who could hang in the ring with the Great One, but the Velveteen Dream is most certainly a man who could do so. But the Velveteen Dream at just 23 years of age, so charismatic, with a future so goddamn bright, it's hard to look directly into. I can't think of anyone who could hang in there with The Rock like the Velveteen Dream did a couple of weeks ago, but he did, and I think if anyone could get it done on the WrestleMania stage this early in their career, I think you look no further than the Velveteen Dream. It is genuinely shocking to most people when you tell them how young the Velveteen Dream is, for how good he truly is, one of the absolute best already, but now he enters the biggest match, no doubt, of his entire career, dressed like Hollywood Hulkster. A little bit of a recreation here of WrestleMania 18 when The Rock took on Hollywood Hulk Hogan, but now in my opinion, it's the better thing, it's the better addition, it's the Velveteen Dream. Here we go, here comes the Great One.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
The Rock is here in New York City for his first WrestleMania match since WrestleMania 29, or his first true WrestleMania match, I should say. Of course, he did have that WrestleMania 32 6-second historical match against Eric Rowan, but this is his first true wrestling match in over 5 years, and The Rock has been posting his workout videos on Instagram, as you know he does. He has been training heavy for this one. The Rock isn't an idiot. He knows what kind of caliber of superstar he's going into this match against. This is one of the biggest WrestleMania main events of all time. The Rock had to be ready. He can't be like some of these old timers out here who come into professional wrestling, they come back to professional wrestling, and it's just embarrassing. They clearly haven't trained to return, but The Rock is looking better than ever, and he knows that he's got to do his absolute best to defeat the Velveteen Dream, because the Velveteen Dream ain't no one to mess with. And with that being said, you already know who The Rock is, you already know how goddamn good he is. The Brahma Bull, if you smell, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising. My god, do you feel that in the arena? This just got real. There ain't no more talk, there ain't no more promos, there ain't no more build up. This is it. Velveteen Dream versus The Rock in one of the biggest WrestleMania matches of this generation. And Rocky started things off hot here with a bulldog to Dream, but the Dream with an elbow straight to the abdomen and a drop kick. Hollywood Velveteen Dream is rocking in the early going here. Wait a second, Velveteen Dream with the knee straight to the abdomen of The Rock, and look at this, The Rock recovering, realizing who he's in there with now. And the Velveteen Dream, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh wait, this is just classic Velveteen Dream here. And The Rock, look at that. The Rock saying, you want to look at, oh my goodness. The Rock says, bring it, and here we go. Oh my god, look at that. The elbow straight to the back of the Velveteen Dream. We saw a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw when the Velveteen Dream, where he was clearly heartbroken at the fact he lost the #1 contenders match for the IC title against Ricochet on Raw a week before. He would come out, essentially, long story short, saying, hey, I need to get to WrestleMania. He would then come out a week later on Monday Night Raw, which was in Miami, Florida, of course, the home of the People's Champion, The Rock, and he would degrade The Rock. He would disrespect The Rock. As the crowd was chanting Rocky, he was just continuing the disrespect until the real gangster showed up. They're all real until the real gangster shows up, and The Rock would show up in an electrifying manner as only he can, and he would essentially throw down the gauntlet and then begin to brawl with the Velveteen Dream, delivering the People's Elbow and the Rock Bottom. And that's how we led here to WrestleMania in New York City. The Velveteen Dream has made it to New York City. He's made it to his first WrestleMania, but the question is, can he get a win over one of the greatest of all time? The sky is truly the limit for a kid like the Velveteen Dream at just 23 years of age, but what a way to kickstart your WrestleMania career if you can beat the Rock on this stage. A stage that The Rock is known for, a stage that The Rock is synonymous with. There's no doubt in my mind that if the Velveteen Dream wins here tonight, this is the kind of win that propels you straight into the world title scene. Get the IC title, Patrick Clark. It's all about that world title if you can defeat The Rock here tonight. And now The Rock, look at that, The Rock bottom from out of nowhere already. Now Rock into the cover of the Velveteen Dream. Oh my goodness me. Rock can't believe it. The Velveteen Dream was kicked out. Did Rock go for it too early? But look, oh my god, the Brahma Bull might be setting up for another. The crowd is chanting Rocky. It is electrifying here, no pun intended. It is deafening with Rocky chants. And now Rock, oh wait a second, he was going for something there, but Dream with the counter famouser. Oh, look at this. The Velveteen Dream responds. Both these men, two of the most charismatic in history. Many have compared the Velveteen Dream to a young Rock all the way back in 1998. And now Rock throwing him back in, and the tide is turning here. Just back and forth, counter after counter. These two men are matching one another's skill, and this is incredible to watch. But now the Velveteen Dream with the Rock in the corner, and the right hand straight to the head. And now the Velveteen Dream's gonna lift the Rock up to that top rope position. This is not where you want to be if you are the Rock. And now the Dream, oh my goodness me, you want to talk about a WrestleMania moment. Velveteen Dream from the top row. Look at the height of this Dream Valley driver. Oh, wait a second, Rock with a counter though. Rock with the fireman's carry counter, and now the Rock. Wait a second, Rock, here we go. Rock bottom again into the cover. That's gonna be in the Velveteen Dream's hopes are over. No, and Rock again, can't believe it. The Rock bottom is not enough to put away the Dream, but the Rock says, alright, just bring it. The Rock realizing it's like he's looking in a mirror here, but against someone who is just as good as he was at that age. Oh my goodness, what a counter. Look at that wicked elbow by the Velveteen Dream now, and Dream off the ropes. Oh my god, the leg drop. Let me tell you something, brother. The Velveteen Dream is better than the man who originally dropped that leg drop. I'll tell you that for a damn fact. The Velveteen Dream, a lot more class about him, but it's not about that right now. The Irish whip into the corner, and now Dream, look at the stomps to the Great One, just stomping out the most electrifying man in sports and entertainment, and he's gonna go for a third there. Oh, wait a minute, Velveteen Dream went for something there, and the Rock with a counter spine buster. Oh my goodness, wait a second now. A WrestleMania 35 type beat here for the People's Elbow. Here we go. Rocky Balboa with the People's Elbow. And now Rock here with a snap suplex. He's not going for the pin off the People's Elbow, which is very interesting. I think the Rock understands what kind of caliber of superstar he's dealing with here, but he says, come on, I still got more left in the tank. Shout out to Mark Henry real quick, another former member of the Nation of Domination. I still got a lot left in the tank. Oh my goodness me, spine buster. You saw the Velveteen Dream got busted wide open, and now he's gonna rip off the other elbow pad, throw it into New York City. Here we go. Rock bounces off the rope, bounces off the other, and you know exactly. There it is, the People's Elbow, and Rock into the cover. I'm sorry, Velveteen Dream, but it's all over now. You're done. Oh my goodness. And Rock is taken aback. What the hell does he have to do to defeat the Velveteen Dream in this Dream match? The Velveteen Dream crawling on his last legs, and I think if anything, Velveteen Dream is getting the respect of everyone here tonight. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the famouser again. And this brawl has spilled to the outside here, and the Velveteen Dream's throwing haymakers, a drop kick, and Rocky's still standing. Rocky's still standing. Perhaps this is his last win, his last bit of momentum he can pull out in this match, and oh my god, he's gonna go big or go home. The Rock off the top rope to the Dream. This is the main event of part 2 of Universe GMO's WrestleMania pay-per-view, and this is an absolutely insane match to end things in part 2. Look at that, the Velveteen Dream going for a right for another spine buster. Now the Velveteen Dream with an uppercut counter, and Dream belly to belly. Deep into this match now. My voice is starting to give out this far into WrestleMania. I have no idea how these competitors go out here and do this every single night. It's very exhausting, oh my god. But these two men ain't gonna give up via exhaustion. They're gonna fight until their last breath in this one. Now the Velveteen Dream, look at the counter again. Say what you will about how cocky the Velveteen Dream is, you can't deny his heart. You can't deny how resilient he is. Look at that again, another counter, and now Rocky is gonna go for a ride. Dream Valley driver, and the Velveteen Dream's going up. The referee, you know exactly what this is signaling for, a WrestleMania worthy purple Rainmaker. No! Honestly, I think these two men would have been better suited to a Falls Count Anywhere match, because the referee's count is just hindering the brawl that these two men are having. But I don't think the Velveteen Dream has time to worry about putting the Rock through the announce table. He has to get him back in the ring before the count of 10, or there's no point. Now the Rock's waiting for the Dream here, and the Rock off the top rope. Oh my god, oh my goodness me, you saw that, the Dream Valley driver. I'm like 99% sure the Velveteen Dream just caught the Rock with a low blow on the way down, but the ref missed it. The ref missed it. Purple Rainmaker, and into the cover of the Rock, the Velveteen Dream. Dream has done it. He has just achieved the biggest win of his entire career. The Velveteen Dream has just beaten The Rock at WrestleMania. I am at a loss for words. The Velveteen Dream has just picked up the biggest win of his career. It doesn't matter how you get it done, it's about checks and championships and wins and losses, and the Velveteen Dream just achieved the biggest W of them all over the great one, The Rock.
Say what you want.